All right. Now, this is the last stream or video that I'm going to do on this case. I enjoy dealing with cases for whatever reason. I don't know why. But when it comes to murder cases, I enjoy trying to solve them. And I spend my spare time trying to solve murder cases. And I feel like I've completely figured this case out. I was back and forth, and I've taken all of you on that journey with me. I made a video, then I make another one and another one. You followed my progress through this case. And I'm going to stop at this conclusion. The cop is guilty. He's guilty. Now, I made a video yesterday, and it looks like it may have been shared on a forum or maybe on Twitter or something. And a bunch of people who believe that it was a justified shooting have chimed in. And I don't have no problem with that. I'll acknowledge you and respond to your comments if you're going to leave them. Because your comments in this case are very weak, if you ask me. But let's deal with them. Okay. First, I'll respond to this person who said, question is, why did she go for the pot of hot water? Let's stop right there. Which time are you talking about? She went for the water the first time when he instructed her to get it. Then she went back for the water again after the idiot kept telling her to drop the pot after she already dropped the pot. So you'll have to clarify which scenario you're talking about. But the first time she went for it, like I said, he told her, we don't want a fire. Go tend to that pot of hot water. But I want y'all to notice something that happened during that scenario that not many people are talking about. Check this out.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right.
He instructed her to do that. They're the one brought their attention to that pot of hot water boiling on the stove. She turned the fire off, and then you saw her pick it up and walk over towards the sink. And you know what that cop did? He started walking away and laughing to insinuate, I feel threatened by you handling a pot of hot water. Y'all really gonna try to argue this?
Right. Let me see. Okay.
You see that? That's insulting. That's insulting. Don't tell me y'all not aware of that. That's why she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, you dirt bag. You gonna tell me to go turn off a pot of hot, which is something that's very serious. Yeah, we don't want to effing fire up in here. Yeah, go turn the pot of water. That was a serious adult situation. And then you slimy redneck dirt bag gonna pretend like I was about to throw it on you? You're evil. That's why she rebuked him. That action right there showed he was an evil dirtbag. But y'all don't want to acknowledge that, do you? Well, guess what? You're going to acknowledge it because I ain't going to move this film nowhere. You're going to have to deal with that. Why that dirtbag pretend that she was about to be aggressive with that pot of water and throw it on him from this distance too. Look how far away he is. They were just using that as an excuse. Him walking away laughing was a signal to his redneck partner. Let me calm down. Now let's continue.
Huh?
Where you going?
Understand, he was not moving for his safety. No, he was not. He was moving to signal to his devil, his demonic partner, we got her. And he looked like he's standing there with a smirk on his face. Because he caught on. He knows it. Yeah, we got her. We got her to handle something that's deadly. Something that we can shoot her for handling. That's why dirtbag sitting there, devil, sitting there, Lucifer worshiper, sitting there with a smirk on his devilish face. She couldn't have, and if you ask me, wouldn't have thrown that stupid pot of water from this distance. Are you some type of twisted goofball fool? Yes, y'all are.
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from the hot steaming water?
Yeah.
The hot steaming water you just told me to go and handle, to turn off. Don't tell me that she could have simply turned the fire off. Because if you telling her to go turn the fire off, you're also telling her we trust you with a pot of hot water. Don't act like you trust me and then act like you don't trust me, like I just did something that you didn't want me to do that makes you feel threatened, you hypocrite. They pretty much exposed their kind when they did that. That's why she said that I rebuke you, you evil devil. Y'all dirtbags, you're going to have to face up to your evil, demonic spirit, you dirtbags. You're not going to sit up here and lie when we got film.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
I rebuke you in the name of
You
Jesus.
better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Now let's stop right there. Her saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Who in the world said that that's a threat to throw water on you? Answer that question. Dirtbags. You gotta be a dirtbag to defend this cop. Whoever you are. Explain that to me. Dirtbag. How on earth is that a threat to throw water on you? He is such a cowardly, bloodthirsty, devilish weasel that he interpreted it as a threat. Immediately. I told y'all, these people are scary and cowardly. He already got his hands on his gun. You think she about to toss that pot of water through the air on you, you scary dirtbag? Where y'all at? Y'all was all in my comment section on this video. Where you at now? We live. You can voice your disagreements in the chat room. Yeah, he closed distance and he already had his gun out. Let's move on to that. Now, okay, I just want to point out this idiot had no reason to assume that that was a threat. Saying I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, that is not a threat in no way at all. But you notice how the people who are on the cop's side ignore that. Let's continue.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking drop.
Now this is where it gets good.
Better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking.
That's once he said drop the pot.
Pop the fucking drop.
She clearly no longer has the pot in her hand, which means she's already dropped it. Are you idiots? Are you weirdo, quirky idiots trying to tell me that what she should have done was toss the pot of boiling hot water on the floor? She's standing there barefooted. You telling me that the smart thing for her to do right then and there was not to take her hands off the pot and go to the ground? That was a stupid order on his part. What you mean, drop the pot, you idiot, and burn myself? You dummy. And see, they're trying to ignore his idiocy. That was a stupid command. Drop the pot. And she did the best version of dropping the pot. Putting your hands up and getting down to the ground. But as soon as she did that, you heard them say it again. Why? Because they were going to use that as an excuse to kill her.
I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot. The fucking drop the fucking pot.
See? What do you mean? This dude. Okay, now let's go to his angle. Because after the first command, after she complied the first time, he should have went on to the next order. Keep your hands where I can see them. Stay there. Stay down on the ground, ma'am. But after she did this,
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot. The fucking
boom. Pot has been dropped. The pot has been dropped. But what does he do?
drop the fucking pot.
He tells her to drop it again. Now, since y'all are not that bright, obviously, since you need somebody to hold your hand through this process, I will. All of you dirtbag supporters of the cop and his actions, close your eyes for me right now, please. And I mean that literally. Close your eyes and I want you to imagine this scenario. Imagine that you are blind. And the only way you can experience this murder is by your ears. Am I too complicated for you already? Dirtbags. I know y'all not that bright. Close your eyes and imagine that the only recollection or way you can experience this murder is through sound, through hearing. Now, wait a minute. If you heard him say, drop the pot.
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot.
Now, let's say, for example, you heard the cop say, drop the pot. Did you hear the cop say, drop the pot? You're sitting there blind, right? And you say, yeah, he said, drop the pot. So what would you then think to yourself? Hey, ma'am, drop the pot. But then you hear,
Drop the fucking pot.
then you hear it again. Remember, your eyes are closed. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. Remember, your eyes are closed. All you can do is hear the thing going down. And you heard the cop say, drop the pot a second time. So what would you ask then? You would ask, is she still holding the pot? After he already told her to drop it once? I heard him tell her to drop it a second time? You mean to tell me she was still holding the pot after he told her to drop it the first time? Is she still holding the pot or not? Tell her to put it down or she's gonna get shot. And I tap you and tell you, no, she's not holding the pot anymore. What would be your first question if I told you that? Because the second time he told her to put down the pot, to drop the pot, she didn't even have it in her hand. Is that true or not? Come on, dirtbags. Don't get quiet now. The second time he told her, drop the pot, the question is, did she still have the pot in her hand or not? No, she didn't. So, why did you tell her to drop it again? Your question, you're a blind person. You would be confused at this point. Okay, so why did he tell her to drop the pot if she's sitting there with no pot in her hand? Because he was using that as an excuse to shoot her. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, maybe you think it was some type of brain fart on his part. Well, yeah, she did drop the pot, but he was scared. Whose problem is that? Well, you shouldn't be a cop if you was just scared and you still saw her holding a pot of water even though she wasn't. Whose fault is that? See, they expect everybody to give that cop a pass for those actions. But those are the actions that got her killed. She complied with your orders. Of course, she didn't drop the pot. That would have been insane. Hey, okay, dirtbags. Let me ask y'all something. Since y'all think the cop is so innocent, what should she have done? What should she have done that could have saved her life?
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot! The fuck.
Right there. She dropped the pot. That is dropping the pot. Because I know what you dirtbags are saying to yourself. She didn't technically drop it. Of course she didn't. You idiot. You want her to dump a pot of boiling hot water on the floor, burn the soles of her feet. She gonna be over there on the other side of the counter in the kitchen, flopping around, screaming in pain. Got the skin on bottom of her foot being melted off. Of course she didn't drop the pot of water, you dummy. He was stupid for telling her to do that. But again, y'all want to give his idiotic and improper commands a pass. I totally expect the lawyer to be more vicious on this dude than I am. And I'm telling you right now, I'd go into any courtroom confident that I could get this cop prosecuted without even being a lawyer. Give me that. This is common sense stuff. You know, drop the pot, you big dummy.
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
What is he doing? Why did he tell her to drop the pot again after she already took her hands off the pot, which is dropping the pot? Why did he tell her again? He told her again because he wanted to shoot her. And he wanted to use her with the pot as an excuse. You don't think she knew that they were still pursuing her, telling her to drop the pot after she already dropped the pot? So let me ask you, what do you think was going through her head at that time after she dropped it?
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Understand, at this moment right here, she's starting to panic because she just realized that he took that as a threat to throw water on him. She didn't mean that. She didn't say that. as a warning that she was going to throw water on him. She was saying that to say, how dare you say that? What type of crazy thing is that to say? From that distance, too. She would be an absolute idiot trying to throw water on somebody from that distance. So she's in shock. She's like, oh, snap. They just took what I said as a threat. I'm holding a pot of water also. So what's the smartest thing to do? Throw the pot of water on the floor? Yeah, just burn your skin off?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot!
That's the smartest thing for her to do. Put your hands up, down on the ground face first. As soon as she did this, he should have said, don't move, ma'am.
Fucking drop the fucking pot!
But he was still ready to kill. And you clearly heard him tell her to drop the pot again after he clearly saw she was not holding a pot. The fact is, this second time he told her to drop the pot, the question is, was she still holding the pot or not?
You better
fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot! The fuck?
After the first, both of them gave the command to drop the pot, and then she did it. So when they say it a second time,
drop the fucking pot!
At that point, it's cold-blooded murder. Premeditated murder. You lied because she wasn't holding the pot. Second time you told her to drop the pot. Now understand, she's on the ground now confused. Because after she dropped the pot, they told her to drop it again. So you know what that means? Especially with black Americans. We're already familiar with this scenario. Stop resisting is the typical warning that they'll yell out that's actually not happening. You could not be resisting at all, and they say stop resisting, and they use you allegedly resisting as a reason to shoot or beat you half to death. This is what they do. And immediately that had to have been going through her head. After she took her hands off the pot, which is the same as dropping the pot. Yes, it is. It's actually smarter than dropping the pot. This idiotic dirtbag redneck cop kept saying drop the pot. So you know what she probably did? She probably thought this is a low IQ dirtbag who actually wants to hear the pot fall and see the water fall. He literally wants the pot to drop. Obviously, he's not satisfied with me taking my hands off of it. They got guns pointed at me. What can I do? What can she do? That's why when she raised up to grab it, she gets a complete pass for that. Because she was under confusing orders. So this is all justified. You don't think she knew that they were pursuing her around that corner? She could see their shadows. She could hear them creeping closer. She knew that they had not been satisfied with her taking her hands off that pot of water. So her reaching up to grab that pot of water only indicated that she was trying to do exactly what they were telling her to do. Somebody asked, why would she be holding the pot like this? Let me tell you one thing. There's no way she could have even thrown that pot of water and have it travel across the air. That would not have successfully happened. As it was, she got shot in this very moment right here. You know what that means? That pot is going to go where? When she got shot, there was blood on the stove. She got shot around this moment right here. So where would the pot go? I tell you where it would go. her body would go backwards and the pot would go forwards, which would be the equivalent of the water being thrown. And that's why you got the water at the cop's foot, as one of you other brainless dirtbags pointed out, defending this demon, this devil in a uniform. She's probably holding it in an awkward way because there's a gun pointed at her, and this idiot with the gun is telling her to do something that she's already done. So she's probably trying to do exactly what he wants and drop the pot. But if you're already down on the ground and you raise up to hey, let me just knock the pot over, yeah, you're going to look awkward doing it, you big dummy. And to be honest, it looked like when she raised up to get the pot, she saw him with the gun pointed at her and tried to put the pot between her and the bullet. Boy, notice how these people have no mercy. They have no level of understanding for a woman having two men pointed guns at her, telling her to do something that she already did. You don't think she's panicking? She's heard them creeping around the corner. She's like, oh snap, they about to creep around here and shoot me, all because they think I'm still holding the pot. Don't tell me he didn't see that pot still sitting there. So give it a rest. Give it a rest. Your little goofy comments. I don't know where this video was shared. Look at this. Bro, too much clicking around and explaining. I like when I can see the video played and I can make a decision without someone trying to tell me how I should feel. So this person right here, whoever this is, refuses to deal with the content of my argument and instead trying to make an emotional argument. Oh, bro, I don't like the way you did that video, dude. Oh, the style you did it, dude. It's just not right, man. Yeah, don't deal with the argument. Boy. And then somebody agreed. I know, right? It seems like he's trying to force a narrative to this sequence of things. Everyone can see what happened. To me, it seemed like she went back to grab the pot of boiling water, but it was senseless to shoot someone over. Yeah. Why you think she grabbed the pot of water? Let me ask you something. Why on earth are you ignoring the fact that this big dummy was telling her to drop the pot after she already dropped it? Do you think you're allowed to just ignore that? You're not. You're not going to ignore that. Cops got guns pointed at you. They tell you to drop something and you drop it. And they keep telling you to drop it and start coming closer to you. What is going to go through your mind? Well, I better knock the pot over. You're supposed to give different instructions, like stay there, ma'am. We're just doing this for our safety. Keep your hands where I can see them, ma'am. But no. What did he do? What did they do? They pretended as if she was still holding the pot and was still a threat. Here's another, and that's all they're doing. These are just, oh, I don't like the way you did it, dude. Look at this. You're special, bro. Quit stopping the video to fit your race baiting narrative. He finished his statement. She threw the pot. Steam rise from the foot then. See? Steam rise a foot from them. Yeah, steam rose because he shot her. Again, what you think happened to the pot after he shot her? It's going to hit the floor. And like I said, it would most likely shoot forward. He shot her in that moment as she was holding the pot like that. Then that's why there was water. He shot at this point. Where do you think the pot is going to go? Y'all ain't this stupid. Y'all are not this stupid. You just taking up for your fellow demon. That's one thing. These people get on code. They get on code with that demonic spirit inside of them real quick. And it becomes a universal demon, a shared demon in all of them. And no matter what, they won't acknowledge the truth. Look at this. Dude, there are 2 body cam videos out. Look up the law. Graham versus Connor. Why then is the steaming water at the cop's feet, moron? And understand too, you didn't see water until after shots was fired. You didn't see water until after shots was fired.
Let me see. Hey,
Huh?
where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! Drop!
You see that? You didn't see water until after shots were fired. You know why? Because that's why she dropped the pot. Remember, he shot as soon as he saw her. So she was holding the pot sort of above her head, like you saw. So what you think? Where do you think the water's gonna go? Why would you ask a dumb question like that? Why is the water at the cop's feet? Why don't your eyes work? Is a better question.
You in the
You better fucking not. I swear to God,
Huh?
I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking.
Why don't your brain work? Is a better question. I'm not confused. Why are you? Why is there water by the cop's feet, dude? You idiot. Let me shoot you in the face at this distance while you're holding a pot like this. So, you asked me, open and shut case. I feel like it was I feel like it's an easy case for an attorney. Any decision that paints him as innocent or the shooting as justified is wrong. I'm going to say that. I don't care what no lawyer or no attorney come out and say. But I wanted to make this for the people who chimed in on the short video that I made last night. Oh boy, let's see. Are they here? Where y'all at? Okay, so none of you have chimed in the chat room. Okay, well, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Again, let's hear your brilliant argument. I don't want to hear your emotions or what you think of my style of presentation. I want to hear actual arguments. Shout out to Moochie in the building. And who is it? I'll see y'all on the next live stream.